So today we will begin Pythagoras theorem. This is chapter number Pythagoras theorem. Now this theorem is related with what type of triangle? Yes. With what type of triangle it is related? Right angle triangle. It can be applied only in the right angle triangle. Yes, you sit down. Here, what do you mean by right angle triangle? Whose one angle is of 90 degree and the sum of the remaining two angle is 90 degree. Sum of the remaining two angle is 90. Angle A plus angle C equals to 90. It is clear. Now in right angle triangle, these what are the sides containing right angle here? Here which two sides are containing right angle? Yes, Vedika. AB and BC are containing right angle. And the side which is in front of the 90 degree angle, that is called hypotenuse. This side is called the hypotenuse. It's clear? According to the Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of sides containing right angle. Sum of squares of sides containing right angle means what is square of hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC, its square is AC square will be equal to the sum of squares of remaining two sides, that is which are containing the right angle. So AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. It's clear? Means how can you prove? Geometrically you can prove here like this. Suppose here mathematical proving I will not tell, but geometrically you can prove this. You can make this diagram a right angle triangle whose one side is 4 centimeter, this side is 3 centimeter, and what will be this side? It will be 5. Now you draw a square over this. How will you, what do you mean by square? Whose all the sides are equal. Each angle is equal to 90 degree. Here you have drawn a square of side 5 centimeter. Here you draw a square of side 3 centimeter. It's clear? You can see this J square of side 3 centimeter. And here you draw a square of side 4 centimeter. Then you divide these squares in the sub squares. Sub squares means छोटे छोटे स्क्वायर्स में इसको डिवाइड करना है. सो हाउ विल यू डिवाइड? हमने क्या किया है, यहाँ पर इसको 1 सेंटीमीटर में डिवाइड कर दिया है. डिवाइडेड इनटू 1 सेंटीमीटर. इट्स क्लियर? And this side also, because this is 4 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. So there will be how many segments of 1 centimeter? 4. There will be how many segments of 4 centimeter? There will be 4 segments. It is clear? You can draw this here. This way you divide. Here these are not equal, but similarly, here you divide it into segments of 1 centimeter. It is clear? How will you divide each side? In segments of 1 centimeter. You draw this. And here you divide in segments of 1 centimeter. So there will be how many segments? There will be how many segments? 5 segments. It is clear? Here you can. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's clear? You draw this way. geometrically you can make the exact diagram. Here I have not made exact. 2, 4, 5. Now you count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. How many squares? 16. Here it is 9. And here you will count that there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there are 5 rows, so 25. It is clear? 16 plus 9 equals to 25. It is clear? Means area of this square plus area of this square is equal to area of that square. It is clear? Means square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides, or you can say sum of the squares of sides containing right angle. It is clear? So all of you remember one thing, that whenever you have to apply Pythagoras theorem, it can be applied only in the right angle triangle. In no other triangle it can be applied. It is clear? That triangle must be right angle triangle. Now I am going to explain some questions based over this. तो उसकी बुक देखना. Now here this is the chapter number. हाँ. Duster. ठीक. You take bring from some other class. You go and bring from some other class. So in the beginning you can do the questions. Questions are very simple here. Here I am doing one question. Question 20. Now the questions which are slightly tricky. AD is perpendicular to BC to the sides BC of an equilateral triangle ABC. Question number 20. It is exercise. Which exercise? 12 point. Exercise 12. Exercise 12. Yes. Question number 20. AD is perpendicular to the side BC of an equilateral triangle. What do you mean by equilateral triangle? Yes.
All three sides are equal.
Or none of the two sides are equal. All the three sides are equal, or none of the two sides are equal. All the three sides are equal, and each angle is equal to 60 degree. It is clear? This is a equilateral triangle. Here this is a equilateral triangle, and there is a property of equilateral triangle. What is the property of equilateral triangle? Perpendicular drawn from any vertex on the opposite side bisects the side. This is the property of equilateral triangle. What is the property? Perpendicular drawn from any vertex on the opposite side will bisect to the opposite side. Bisecting the opposite side means dividing into two equal parts. So see here in the question it is given that AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. Means what will be the measure of this angle?
90.
It will be 90. It's clear? This angle will be 90. So first point you will write D is midpoint of BC. And why it is midpoint of BC? Because perpendicular drawn from vertex bisects the base. It's clear? Here no need to mention equilateral triangle because this is given in the question. So D will be the midpoint of BC, means BD and CD will be equal, and they will be half of. They will also be half of AB. Why? Because BC, AB, AC, all the three are equal. So BD equals to CD equals to BC upon 2 equals to AB upon 2 equals to AC upon 2. It is clear? So here you can write BD equals to CD equals to BC upon 2. It's clear? And then here you write down AB upon 2 equals to AC upon 2. Triangle is equilateral. It's clear. That's why it will be equal to that also. Now you have to prove 4AD square equals to 3AB square. 4 times of AD square means this equals to 3 times of AB square. So see here. Now which right angle triangle you will take here? ABD or ACD? You will take ADB or ADC? ADB, because you have to prove 4 times of this equals to 3 times of this. So you write down in triangle, you write down ADB from Pythagoras theorem. It will be equal to AB square equals to AD square plus BD square. It's clear. Now BD can be written as AB upon 2. Already you have written. हम वही चीज़ यूज करेंगे जो हमारे मतलब की होगी. हम BD को AC upon 2 यहाँ नहीं लिखेंगे. क्यों नहीं लिखेंगे? क्योंकि जो हमको प्रूव करना है उसमें किसके टर्म्स हैं? AD के एंड AB के. So that's why in place of BD we will not write AC upon 2. वैसे वो BD equals to AC upon 2 है, but we will not write that. We will write only that thing which is required to us. So BD upon, here in place of BD what will you write? AB upon 2 whole square. It's clear. Now you simplify. So AB square equals to AD square plus what is AB upon 2 whole square? AB square upon 4. Now after this what will you do? AB square equals to AD square plus AB square upon 4. After this what will you do? हमको किसके किसके बीच में रिलेशन चाहिए? एक तरफ AD है, एक तरफ AB. So you bring the term of AB in left hand side. So AB square minus AB square upon 4 equals to AD square. You further simplify here. When you will simplify, what will be the LCM here? LCM will be 4. 4AB square. Here I am writing take LCM 4AB square minus AB square equals to AD square. So 3AB square equals to 4AD square. Hence proved. You will write hence proved. So you note down this. Now all of you see question number 24, page 256. In a quadrilateral ABCD, angle B equals to angle D equals to 90 degree. Here you can see this is a quadrilateral. Angle B is 90 degree and angle D is 90 degree. There are how many triangles here? So अभी कोई भी triangle नहीं है. But if you join this, then you will get two right angle triangle. Because we are interested in right angle triangle. That's why we don't join this. We will not join this. Because on joining BD, we will not get any right angle triangle. So we will join AC. It's clear? You have to prove 2ac square minus bc square equals to ab square plus ad square plus dc square. You can see here ac is what? Which you have joined. It's clear. AC square is this. Then BC square means its square. Then AB square, this square. AD square, this square. DC square is this square. So what will you do? Here there are how many right angle triangle? 2. You apply Pythagoras theorem in both the triangle and then add side by side in triangle ABC. You will write join AC. Join AC in triangle ABC. AB square plus BC square equals to AC square from Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Insert I am writing P. Now in triangle, which triangle? ABC or ADC? In triangle ADC from Pythagoras theorem. You will get AD square plus DC square equals to AC square. And in geometrical provings, in the provings, what will you do? You will take care of one thing. If suppose in question it is mentioned DC, then you don't write CD. Though DC and CD both are the same things. DC square and CD square are same, but you write DC square. It's clear? You don't write CD square because in question it is given. Now adding 1 and 2 side by side. On adding 1 and 2 side by side. When you will add side by side, what will you get? AB square plus BC square plus AD square plus DC square equals to 2AC square. AC square plus AC square means 2AC square. Now you bring this BC square in that side. क्यों? क्योंकि जो चीज़ हमको प्रूव करनी है उसमें ऐसे ही है. So when you will take BC square in that side, what is left in LHS here? AB square plus AD square plus DC square equals to 2AC square minus BC square. It's clear? Or you can write it this way: 2AC square minus BC square equals to AB square plus AD square plus DC square. Hence proved. So this way you can prove to this. You note down. Question number 26. In an isosceles triangle in which two sides are equal, and here equal sides are given AB and AC. AB and AC. These are the two equal sides of the isosceles triangle. And all of you remember one thing: in isosceles triangle, the point where equal sides meet is called the vertex. जहां पर इक्वल साइड्स मिलेंगी वो क्या कहलाता है? वर्टेक्स. इट्स क्लियर? एंड द अनइक्वल साइड इज कॉल्ड द बेस. And here also this property holds. Perpendicular drawn from vertex on the base bisects the base. AB equals to AC, and D is a point on BC produced. BC produced means it will be in this side. And if it is written CB produced, then it will be in this side. CB produced will be in this side. BC produced in that side. D is a point on BC produced. Prove that AD square equals to AC square plus BD into CD. So all of you see here. First you will join AD. And second thing, draw perpendicular from A on BC, say AM. You write down. Construction, draw perpendicular from A on BC, say AM. It's clear? Therefore, M will be the midpoint. M will be midpoint of BC. And why it will be midpoint of BC? You have to write the region also. Perpendicular drawn from vertex on base bisects base. Bisecting the base means BM will be equal to CM equals to BC upon 2. BM equals to CM equals to BC upon 2. Now you have to find AD square. So which right angle triangle you will take? ADC is not right angle triangle. AMD. In triangle AMD from Pythagoras theorem. So what will you get? AM square plus DM square equals to AD square. Now DM you can split. DM you can write CM plus CD. CM plus CD. So see here, it is AM square plus CM plus CD whole square equals to AD square. Now by using A plus B whole square, we will open this. So it will be equal to AM square plus CM square plus CD square plus 2 into CM into equals to AD square. अब हम ध्यान देंगे कि हमको प्रूव क्या करना है. Here AC square is also there. So you can see in triangle AMC, AM square plus CM square is equal to what? AC square. It is clear? So have you noted this? So in right angle triangle AMC, AM square plus CM square equals to AC square. This is from Pythagoras theorem. So in place of this, we will write here what? AC square. You write down AC square. So see here. AC square plus CD square plus 2, and here it is BD into CD. BD into CD. So see here 2 CM into CD. In place of CM you can write what? BC upon 2. In place of CM you can write BC upon 2. BC upon 2 into CD. This and this will be cancelled. It's clear? Equals to AD square. Equals to AD square. So see here, AC square. Now what is common from these two, CD square and BC into CD? What is common? CD is common. When you will take out CD common, what will be left? CD plus, here CD will be left, and here what will be left? BC will be left, equals to AD square. Now what is CD plus BC? CD is that much, BC is this. It will be equal to what? BD. It will be equal to BD. So AC square plus CD into BD equals to AD square. It's clear? So you can see here, it is proved. AD square, you write down, or AC square plus CD into BD, hence proved. It is proved. AD square equals to AC square plus BD into CD, here CD into BD. Now tomorrow we will do some more questions in this. It's clear?